Welcome. Allan Friesen here with Silverberg Group. I have my colleague Vanessa with me as well, and we have a guest today, Eric Prangnell. So now at Silverberg Group, we know that you and your team want to serve your customers very well. For your team to do that, they need to be healthy. They need to be well. So we assist you in coming up with solutions that are going to help keep your team healthy, help them be well, have good lives, and also have the capacity to contribute to your customers. So today, Eric is going to tell us about Beneva. And you're probably not familiar with Beneva, but Eric's going to enlighten us. Eric, tell us about Beneva.
So Beneva is kind of, in the prairies anyway, we're kind of the new kid on the block in terms of employee benefits. But out in Quebec, primarily Quebec and Ontario, we've been there for years, 75 years actually. So Beneva was formed, the name is brand new, we just got it last week, when SSQ, which again is a very large provider of employee benefits in the province of Quebec and somewhat in Ontario, merged with La Capitale. And what they did was they formed the largest mutually owned benefits provider, the largest mutually owned insurance company in Canada, formed under the new name Beneva. Like I said, you are going to see SSQ on all of our stuff for the next while, just because it's a long process to get that phase through. I've joined the company to basically spread the Beneva gospel and let people and employer groups, as well as special groups, know what we can do for them out here in the prairies. And I'm really excited.
Excellent. Yeah, we're looking forward. We are always, of course, looking for other solutions, especially if we know where they fit in meeting a client's need. Vanessa, you probably have a question for Eric, right?
Who is the ideal client for Beneva?
Well, I mean, we're certainly looking at growing, which means, we are pretty flexible on what we look at. But some areas where we really excel, where I'd say the benefits industry has somewhat underserved the market, would be with community-based groups. So First Nations groups, municipalities, we're very strong on those. We're extremely strong on blue, gray, and green collar industries. So I think if, like I said, I mean, if you had an accounting firm or a law firm or something, we certainly would look at them. But where we really shine above our competitors, I would say, would be in that community-based groups, as well as, historically blue collar organizations like that.
Great. So community-based groups, man, right now in these times, they need all the help they can get, right? So if we have a different solution that can save them some money or get better benefits to their team members, that's real important. Are there any things about Beneva that are kind of unique to the marketplace that, that would fill a need that perhaps is not being met fully right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we do have so much experience, particularly in the long-term disability side of things. So, which obviously, as you know, Allan, and as well, everyone involved in employee benefits knows now, the rising costs of LTD have been pretty tough on employers and employees. And that's one area where we really shine on providing competitive. And when I say competitive, I mean in terms of costs, but also in terms of plan design flexibility, in terms of disability management, in terms of really being on the cutting edge of disability planning. That's one area where I think we really shine, and we can really do a good job for not-for-profits and other community-based groups.
Excellent. Good to know. So we're going to be certainly testing out Beneva to see if it works better for our clients than the solutions we have in place for them right now. But also during these very challenging times we're having, I understand that you've been helping out people with the COVID-19 challenges. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked about that. So I started a Facebook group back in, I guess it would be February, I would say. Called YYC COVID-19 Volunteers. And what it is basically, it just connects people who need help with people that are willing to offer it. One thing I find about Calgarians, and I found this really during the 2013 floods when I volunteered there, is nobody likes helping people more than Albertans. And I would say specifically Calgarians, are really eager to help out. And it's interesting, like, when the Calgary Food Bank had to shut down because of COVID-19, we were essentially the de facto food bank for about a 3-week period, which is when our membership went up from around 500 members right up to around, I think we had a high watermark of just under 20,000.
Wow.
And we did a rough estimate of how many meals were delivered, and it was somewhere along the lines of 750,000.
Wow,
So
that's incredible. Whew.
yeah, it was really cool.
Eric, that is awesome that you do give of yourself to make a difference for people who are having tough times. I know these are very challenging times, and thank you very much for doing that. And thanks for coming on and sharing with us about Beneva. Again, we're going to be certainly sharing that with our clients to make sure we get the best mix for them in terms of the best value for them and their team members.
Yeah,
Thanks
you bet. And I look forward to working with you and helping your clients wherever we make a good fit.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Eric.
Thank you.